Well, first of all, there's a few different questions that you're asking me about the relationships with agents. But the first one is, young filmmakers are always asking me, how do I get an agent? Well, the best way to get an agent is to make a movie, and I know that sounds weird, but you got to make a little movie or a short and get that out there, have people see it, and have agents chase you. The best way to get an agent is where 3 or 4 agents are trying to get you, and then you can choose which one you want. Trying to go out and get an agent is very difficult on your own. You have to have something to show, and you have to have a script or a short film or a feature, something that you've done that lets them look at it and go, I could sell you. I know who I could take you to and get a deal with. Because for agents, it's about one thing. It's about making money and making money for your company. Now, hopefully a lot of the agents out there are very tasteful people, and they're making money from art, basically, which is another thing that's almost impossible, but that's what they're doing. And they're looking for artists. And so as a filmmaker, you've got to have some piece of art that you can show that they can say, yeah, I could sell that. Later on, as far as the agencies are concerned, they're a key factor in everything that we do. There's no way that you can make a film at this point of any meaning or any size or scope without having multiple agents help you through the process. So agents that represent the director, they will help you get to the agents that represent the actors, and they will give you ideas. They will help you get to the independent film divisions, because after I started this whole thing with William Morris, every other agency copied it, and they all have independent film divisions now. And those groups will help you also raise money. So they're a key factor in all of this. And then, of course, there's managers out there. That's a whole other thing. What are the managers? Who are they? Most of the managers are really just agents without having any restrictions on them, and they're producing as well as agenting. So they're the same thing. If you can find a manager that wants to represent you, they'll end up probably getting you an agent. And and lawyers are a good way to start, because they know all the managers and all the agents, or the independent lawyers, lawyers that are making independent films. So there's lots of different people out there that are looking for talent. That's the whole part of what they're all trying to do. They're all constantly looking for the new thing, because it's hard to sign people. So the easiest way is to start at the beginning of their careers and sign them and keep them for their whole career. That's the dream, you know? That doesn't necessarily always happen, because when you get to be a huge director or a huge actor or a huge writer, you suddenly decide, oh, I need a huge agent and I'm gonna leave. But that's a whole other part of it too. But you know, yes, you need to somehow or other find somebody who believes in what you've created, and try to create something first, a short script, movie that they can see, hopefully see at a film festival, because the film festivals is like having a stamp of good housekeeping approval on your project. It's like somebody else said this is good, and it's not just you. So agents are a key factor in making movies, and the people who are also kind of agents, the lawyers and the managers. I can't even think of a film that I've made in the last few years, even really in my entire career, because, you know, when I was an agent, I was doing the job that I'm describing. You need to have agents and managers help you get your movies made. You just can't do it in a vacuum. You need people who are professionals to help you navigate the waters of the other agencies and the other agents, and the distribution companies, and you need to have lawyers, smart people who help you make the right deals. You know, it takes a, you know, people always say it takes a village to make a movie. I think it takes a city. It takes the city of New York or Los Angeles or London to actually get films made.